The expedition itself will begin in the spring of 1995. But Steger, as he explains to these international students at his Ely homestead, is busy designing and testing equipment he'll use on the big trip and the preliminary trips, equipment like this sled canoe.
The first 1,000 miles is in the winter, and the ice is frozen like this, so we're traveling with dogs. And then in June, the ice starts breaking. We'll fly the dogs out, and then we'll go with a canoe that has, I'll show you in a minute, runners. So you're able to pull over the ice and then paddle over the water. And this was last April when we were in the Arctic with Victor, we did an experiment. We made this runner on this canoe.
The goals of Steger's Arctic project are to create a permanent network of schools for students to talk with each other, and to establish a program model for that network that can be used to study environmental topics other than the Arctic.
We're sending information out, but it's the interaction of the schools. This is how the 95 project would work, is we deal with a fascinating expedition and also the environment of the Arctic, with the wildlife culture is fascinating. This will draw the curiosity of the students. Around that we're developing a content, but then we spread that. As we're traveling from day to day, we have various adventures that the students follow. If it's a polar bear, they're studying migration of bears, and then they might study the migration of animals in their local area. But then from there, they interact with each other. My hope with my life is that I could contribute to education, to a new way of seeing life, of a new higher consciousness. If I could be part of the spirit of that contribution, not an individual, but as a spirit that's not necessarily known 20 years after I'm dead, that would be my goal in my life.